Hey there guys, we've got a new event on the JP server, the Final Fantasy VII event for Premium Zack. But we're going to be doing the EX fight in this video. We're going to be going to Angeals. That's what I'm told his name is. I didn't play Crisis Core. So the missions are no continues, no items, and Final Fantasy VII units only for the 300 Lapis mission. Now, if you can't bring Final Fantasy VII units only, you can bring other people. It's not locked, and you can use a friend as well. This is the party we're going to use. So, let's give it a go, and then I'll show you the gear and all that. It's a little tricky, but with a good Final Fantasy VII team, we can get an all mission clear. And you can always bring, like, your best team ever and just skip the Lapis mission. So we're going to start Sephiroth in the base form, and then go to the shift and stack his LB. He is wearing Titus STMR in the base. We're going to do the base form LB of the premium Clouds to get them going. Then we're going to use the LB of Jesse to break the boss. Barrett is from an Esper is going to do Thunder Resist, and then Biggs and Wedge are going to re-raise themselves from the Phoenix Esper. Now turn 1 is going to be some physical damage that Barrett is going to auto cover, and then some magic damage we're resisting with Thunder Resist gear. Okay, now we're going to use Clouds to shift and get their big burst ready. So we're going to 150 amp, imbue, and then modifier buff. Other Cloud, same thing. 150 amp, imbue, and modifier buff. Sephiroth, same thing. 150 amp, LB buff, etc. We're going to use Jesse to do Bravery +2 and then double LB fill. And then Biggs and Wedge are going to double LB fill. And then we're going to use, these are all AoE LB fills. And Barrett is going to physical cover. And then again, LB fill with the Ja spells, Bar Ja, Wind, and Wolf. Okay, so this turn is going to be an AoE non-elemental magic. It looks like fire. This one, it's non-elemental. It's going to kill your Biggs and Wedge, but they're going to re-raise from the Esper Phoenix we did on turn 1. Anyway, we're good to go. Deaths are allowed. So, now let's go ahead and do some burst. If your LBs aren't ready to go, you can reload Jessie and burst her. Just make sure you don't have Biggs and Wedge set to... Anyway, so we're going to now burst. Biggs and Wedge are going to tag chain for us, while Sephiroth caps, so does Cloud, so does other Cloud, and we're going to hold off on Barrett. So Premium Cloud, very, very slow. We're going to send him first, we're going to wait, we're going to send Seph, we're going to wait, then we're going to send our Biggs and Wedge, and we're going to deal some damage. There we go. Now we're going to use Barrett after that to triple cast his Ja spells. You do want to wear some mana reduction. They cost 500 mana normally. That's going to fill some LB gauge. Now this turn, the boss is going to do some whatever stuff. We're not really worried about it. I actually forgot what he does this turn. Oh yeah, physical and thunder again. We're resisting, not a big deal. Cloud's got, good resist. Now the boss cured all his imperils this turn and breaks and all that. So we're going to use Jesse to break again this turn. We're going to reload and have Barrett do his LB fill again. That's going to automatically refill all the rest of these guys. And we're going to burst again. So we're going to send our Clouds, wait just a moment, send Seph, wait just a moment, and then send our Biggs and Wedge. And there is the end of the boss. So there it is, and I'll show you the gear we used. So Barrett, 100 lightning resist, full evasion, and passive provoke. This is the new Neo Barrett, by the way. You could also use the old version. Actually, no, the old version can't refill LB gauge. This is the Neo version of Barrett from the old Cloud banner. I got him when I pulled for Cloud back in the day. Just full evasion, mana reduction. Other than that, doesn't really matter. We evaded all. Jesse is passive provoke. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, a lot of LB fill, and she does the breaks and all that, and she has auto LB from the card. Biggs and Wedge are just dual wielding quad attacking. They are using a Poppy STMR for quicker chain building. And they auto cover the magic on turn 2. Make sure they're wearing some resist gear, and just re-raise them on the Phoenix Esper. Sephiroth in the shift form is, I have so many buttons to click. In the shift form is 10,000 attack power. Make sure he's the leader because he has a leader skill. Cloud does not. Anyway, he has 200 beast, 275 bird, 0 aqua, 200 demon, and 275 human. He has trouble gearing for 5 different races. And in the base form, he's using Titus STMR. My Cloud is using maxed on everything. He's, you know, a premium unit. He is Omni Killer. He's easy to gear for everything. So he's maxed on everything. 10,000 attack power. There we go. Tifa's card for the Beast Killer. And then the Friend Cloud. This is just a random Cloud I grabbed. Doesn't have any gear for it specifically, but Cloud has 200 to all killers innately, so there it is, 12,000 attack power, 200 to all, and there you go. So there was the all mission clear using Final Fantasy VII units. And like I said, if you can't kill this with Final Fantasy VIIs, take, you know, Deoceus and a Dark team, or Crimson Rain and a Brave Exvius team, and just skip that 300 Lapis mission. Not that big a deal. So I'm going to show you the damage breakdown. My Cloud probably won here because he's the only one that had max killers. Wow, surprisingly. Then again, my Cloud is EX2, where Sephiroth and Friend were EX3. That's a really big deal on the JP server. You know, Global made EX3 not a big deal. It's a huge deal on JP. So that's why my Cloud, even though he was the only one at max killers, he did the same damage because he's only EX2. Anyway, there is all missions. Hope it helps, and I will, you know, maybe come back to this with like a budget run or something, but I don't think it really needs it. If you can't kill it with, you know, Final Fantasy VIIs, just take your best team. Anyway, see you in a bit.